Gentlemen, let us begin with a question that may strike you more deeply than you expect. What if some of the very foods you pass by in the supermarket, the ones you rarely pay attention to, held the key to greater vitality, stronger masculinity, and a profound impact on your fertility? Imagine for a moment that the simple act of choosing one meal over another could shape not only your energy levels and hormonal balance but also the very essence of your reproductive potential. For countless men, concerns about strength, endurance, and fertility only emerge later in life when warning signs become too obvious to ignore. Yet, the truth is that nature has long provided answers in the form of foods that can support sperm production, enhance semen volume, and protect reproductive health in remarkable ways. Among the wide array of foods available to us, there are 5 in particular that stand out for their extraordinary influence on male fertility: oysters, walnuts, dark chocolate, bananas, and leafy greens like spinach. Each of these foods is not merely a source of calories or basic nutrition, but a reservoir of specific compounds that work at the cellular level to nourish the male reproductive system. By understanding their value, you not only empower yourself to make wiser dietary choices, but also to strengthen the foundation of your manhood in the most natural way possible. The story of oysters and their relationship to male fertility is as old as civilization itself. Oysters have been renowned as an aphrodisiac for centuries, celebrated for their mysterious power to boost desire and performance. Yet beyond myth and folklore lies science. Oysters are one of the richest natural sources of zinc, and zinc is a mineral that plays a fundamental role in sperm production, testosterone regulation, and overall reproductive vitality. A man with even a mild zinc deficiency can experience a reduction in sperm count, lower semen volume, and hormonal imbalances that undermine sexual health. Oysters provide zinc in a highly bioavailable form, meaning that the body can easily absorb and use it. A single serving of oysters can deliver several times the daily recommended intake, saturating the reproductive system with the raw material it needs to produce sperm in abundant quantities. But zinc is more than just a building block. It is a guardian, protecting sperm from oxidative stress, which is one of the leading causes of sperm dysfunction and DNA fragmentation. In an age where environmental toxins, stress, and poor diets constantly assault the male body, oysters provide a potent shield. Consuming them regularly, even in small amounts, is like handing your reproductive system the armor it needs to defend its integrity. When combined with a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle, oysters are not simply food, they are a natural medicine, reinforcing masculinity at its core. Now let us turn to walnuts, a food whose power is both humble and profound. To the untrained eye, walnuts look unassuming, yet their very shape resembles the human brain, and perhaps it is fitting, because walnuts indeed nourish not only the mind, but also the reproductive system. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and vitamin E, walnuts are uniquely positioned to improve sperm morphology, motility, and vitality. Research has demonstrated that men who consume a modest handful of walnuts daily experience measurable improvements in sperm quality within just a few weeks. The omega-3 fatty acids in walnuts enhance blood circulation, ensuring that vital nutrients and oxygen reach the reproductive organs. Better circulation translates into healthier testicular function and a more robust environment for sperm production. Meanwhile, the antioxidants combat free radicals, which are known to damage sperm at the genetic level. DNA damage within sperm cells not only reduces fertility, but also increases the risk of miscarriage and genetic complications. By countering oxidative stress, walnuts act as silent protectors of future generations. Vitamin E further enhances sperm membrane integrity, giving sperm cells the resilience they need to survive the arduous journey toward fertilization. In this way, walnuts provide a trifecta of benefits. They build, they protect, and they energize. What is remarkable is that such powerful effects can come from such a simple addition to the diet, proof that nature often conceals its greatest treasures in the most ordinary packages. Dark chocolate, often regarded as an indulgence, holds secrets far beyond its taste. Deep within its rich, bittersweet flavor lies a substance that can transform male reproductive health: L-arginine. This amino acid is a precursor to nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation throughout the body, including the reproductive organs. Enhanced circulation means more blood flow to the testes, optimizing sperm production, and more blood flow to the penis, supporting stronger erections. But dark chocolate does not stop there. It is also a powerful source of antioxidants known as flavonoids, which shield sperm from damage and support overall reproductive vitality. Unlike ordinary milk chocolate, which is overloaded with sugar and unhealthy fats, dark chocolate, particularly varieties containing at least 70% cocoa, delivers concentrated benefits without harmful excess. In addition to physical benefits, chocolate stimulates the release of endorphins and serotonin, improving mood and reducing stress. Stress, as we know, is a silent killer of fertility, lowering testosterone levels and impairing reproductive function. By calming the mind while simultaneously energizing the body, dark chocolate provides a unique dual effect. It seduces not only the palate but also the reproductive system, turning what might seem like a guilty pleasure into a legitimate tool for fertility enhancement. Of course, moderation is key. Too much sugar or fat can undermine health, but when enjoyed in controlled portions, dark chocolate becomes an ally in the pursuit of greater sperm production. Bananas, though common and inexpensive, conceal extraordinary powers within their yellow peel. They are a symbol of vitality, easy to consume, and widely accessible. Yet their value to male fertility is often overlooked. Bananas are rich in vitamin B6, magnesium, and bromelain, enzyme known for its potential to enhance libido and testosterone production. Together, these nutrients regulate hormones, improve sperm formation, and boost energy levels. Bromelain, in particular, is fascinating. Found in both bananas and pineapples, it acts as a natural anti-inflammatory agent, supporting reproductive health by keeping tissues free of swelling and irritation. Meanwhile, magnesium plays a critical role in cellular energy production, ensuring that sperm cells are produced with sufficient vitality to make their way toward an egg. Vitamin B6 stabilizes hormone levels, preventing erratic fluctuations in testosterone that can undermine sexual function and fertility. Beyond their nutritional composition, bananas provide quick, sustainable energy, fueling men for both physical and intimate activities. They are the embodiment of simplicity meeting potency, a reminder that not all fertility-enhancing foods are exotic or rare. Sometimes, the answers lie in the most familiar of places, waiting only for us to recognize their hidden strengths. Finally, we arrive at leafy greens, especially spinach, which serve as the cornerstone of reproductive nourishment. Spinach is a powerhouse of folate, also known as vitamin B9, which is indispensable for healthy sperm development. Folate ensures that sperm DNA is replicated accurately and reduces the risk of chromosomal abnormalities. Men who consume insufficient folate may produce sperm that are structurally flawed, reducing the chances of successful conception and increasing the risk of complications. By including spinach and other dark leafy greens in the diet, men essentially provide their reproductive system with the raw material required for genetic integrity. Spinach also contains magnesium, iron, and a variety of plant-based compounds that improve circulation and energy metabolism. Moreover, its antioxidant profile shields sperm cells from oxidative damage in much the same way as walnuts and dark chocolate, but with an added layer of genetic protection. The consumption of spinach is not about luxury but about foundation, about fortifying the body at the deepest cellular level. Without adequate folate, even the most abundant sperm count may fall short of its potential. With it, the male reproductive system can operate at peak efficiency, producing not only greater quantities of sperm but also sperm of higher quality. Taken together, these 5 foods form a symphony of nourishment, each contributing its own instrument to the grand performance of fertility. Oysters provide zinc, the cornerstone of sperm production. Walnuts bring omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants, strengthening and protecting. Dark chocolate supplies L-arginine and flavonoids, boosting circulation and defending against stress. Bananas offer bromelain, vitamin B6, and magnesium, stabilizing hormones and enhancing energy. Spinach delivers folate and cellular protection, ensuring genetic integrity. They are not isolated solutions, but complementary allies, each enhancing the effects of the others. In an era where men are increasingly confronted with declining testosterone levels, environmental toxins, sedentary lifestyles, and dietary deficiencies, these foods shine as beacons of natural resilience. They remind us that fertility is not solely a matter of biology or fate, but also of choice, discipline, and nourishment. Yet we must also recognize that diet, while powerful, does not operate in isolation. The benefits of these foods are magnified when paired with an overall healthy lifestyle. Regular exercise improves circulation, reduces stress, and enhances hormonal balance. Adequate sleep restores testosterone levels and gives the body the time it needs to repair and regenerate. Stress management, whether through meditation, hobbies, or relaxation, prevents the cortisol spikes that can sabotage fertility. Avoidance of toxins, whether in the form of smoking, excessive alcohol, or exposure to environmental pollutants, protects the delicate structure of sperm cells. When these practices are combined with a diet rich in oysters, walnuts, dark chocolate, bananas, and spinach, the results can be profound. Fertility, after all, is not a single outcome but the culmination of countless daily choices. It is also important to consider that sperm health is not simply about the ability to conceive. It is a reflection of overall male health. Low sperm count or poor sperm quality often points to underlying issues such as nutritional deficiencies, hormonal imbalances, or systemic inflammation. By focusing on foods that boost sperm production, men are also addressing these broader health concerns, improving cardiovascular function, strengthening immunity, and enhancing mental clarity. The reproductive system, in this sense, is a mirror of the whole body. When it thrives, it is a sign that the rest of the body is thriving as well. Some may ask, how quickly can changes be noticed? Studies suggest that improvements in sperm count and quality can be observed within a matter of weeks to months after adopting a fertility-enhancing diet. This timeframe corresponds to the natural cycle of sperm production, which takes approximately 70 to 90 days from start to finish. By consistently nourishing the body with the right foods, a man can influence the quality of every new batch of sperm his body produces. Patience, consistency, and discipline are therefore essential. Just as one poor meal will not destroy fertility overnight, one healthy meal will not transform it instantly. It is the cumulative effect, the daily commitment, that produces lasting results. Furthermore, we must recognize the psychological dimension of fertility. Men who take charge of their diets and lifestyles often experience a renewed sense of confidence, empowerment, and control over their futures. The knowledge that one is doing everything possible to optimize fertility reduces anxiety and fosters a positive mindset, which in turn contributes to hormonal balance and overall well-being. This creates a virtuous cycle in which body and mind reinforce one another, driving progress forward. To conclude, the foods we have explored: oysters, walnuts, dark chocolate, bananas, and spinach represent more than nutrition. They are symbols of nature's wisdom, evidence that the answers to some of our most pressing concerns lie not in synthetic interventions or complicated treatments but in the earth's simplest gifts. By embracing these foods, by incorporating them into daily life with consistency and appreciation, men can unlock the potential within themselves to produce not only abundant sperm, but also a legacy of vitality, strength, and resilience. The path to fertility is not paved with shortcuts or magic pills but with deliberate choices, discipline, and respect for the natural laws of the body. Every meal becomes an opportunity, every bite a step closer to renewed vigor. When men commit to this path, they are not merely enhancing their ability to conceive, they are reclaiming their health, their confidence, and their rightful place as strong, vibrant contributors to the future.